Welcome to the channel, Treasure Hunters. In this video, we're exploring the 6 most valuable and ultra-rare US coins that could turn ordinary change into extraordinary fortune. These coins hold mystery, beauty, and history, each one more stunning and valuable than the last. Get ready to uncover hidden treasures that could be worth thousands, even millions, and learn what makes them so incredibly special. Let's dive into the world of rare American coins that could change your life forever. The 2018 Roosevelt Dime stands as one of the most intriguing modern coins in U.S. numismatic history, an issue that has unexpectedly captivated collectors with its elegant design, sharp details, and rare varieties that have surfaced in recent years. Struck at the Denver Mint, the D mint mark located on the obverse below the date identifies its origin. This small 10-cent coin, though often overlooked in circulation, carries the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a lasting mark on the nation. The coin's design is a tribute to his legacy, and certain rare minting varieties of the 2018 D issue have transformed an ordinary dime into a collector's treasure worth thousands, even millions, under the right conditions. The obverse of the 2018 D dime features a left-facing bust of Roosevelt, modeled with fine detail that highlights his strong features and calm expression, symbolizing resilience and leadership. Surrounding him are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," both words that echo the American ideals of freedom and faith. The date 2018 and the D mint mark signify not only the year and mint of production, but also a continuation of one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history, one that first appeared in 1946 following Roosevelt's death in 1945. Each element on the obverse carries emotional weight, making the coin not just currency, but a miniature memorial in metal. Turning to the reverse, the artistry is equally symbolic and deeply rooted in American identity. At the center stands a lit torch, representing liberty and enlightenment, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, symbols of peace and strength. Together, they embody Roosevelt's guiding principles during his presidency, the pursuit of freedom through unity and endurance. The inscriptions, United States of America, EPLURIBUS UNUM, and one dime frame this imagery in a balanced design that has endured for decades. The details on high-grade examples of the 2018 D dime exhibit crisp edges and reflective fields, particularly in proof-like or uncirculated conditions, adding to their visual allure and collector demand. While most 2018 D dimes are common in everyday transactions, rare minting errors and unique die varieties have elevated some specimens to legendary status among collectors. Examples include double die obverses, off-center strikes, and full-band varieties, where the torch's horizontal lines appear sharply struck and fully separated, an indicator of exceptional die quality. Such coins can command enormous premiums, especially when graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state or proof-like condition. A flawless or error-filled 2018 D dime with sharp details, unblemished luster, and strong eye appeal could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right buyer. What gives the 2018 D dime its unique charm is the blend of modern precision and the potential for imperfection. Even in the 21st century, when minting technology has achieved near perfection, the human and mechanical aspects of coin production still allow for extraordinary anomalies. These unexpected variations, like missing mint marks, doubled letters, or unusual planchet flaws, transform a simple coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Some collectors refer to these special 2018 D pieces as modern miracles, capable of turning a pocket change find into a rare and valuable artifact of American minting. Beyond its numismatic worth, the 2018 D dime carries deep Next up to in the 1978 Roosevelt dime stands as one of the most captivating modern U.S. coins, a small piece of metal that represents far more than its 10-cent face value. Struck at the San Francisco Mint with the distinctive S mint mark, this dime carries a legacy tied to both American history and the enduring image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin portrays Roosevelt facing left, his noble expression symbolizing courage, leadership, and determination. The obverse bears the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 1978, together forming a timeless emblem of American ideals and resilience. Though millions were minted, a small number of proof versions and rare minting anomalies have made certain examples of this coin truly extraordinary, commanding incredible prices in today's collector market. On the reverse, the coin presents an elegant arrangement of national symbols, a torch of liberty flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, representing peace, freedom, and victory. Above this design rests the proud motto E+URIBUS-UNUM, meaning out of many, one, a reminder of the unity that defines the American spirit. Surrounding these symbols are the inscriptions United States of America and One Dime, the simple yet powerful declarations of national identity and value. The balance and precision of the design make the 1978 dime not only a circulating coin, but a miniature work of art. Every detail, from the gleaming proof finish to the perfectly struck lettering, reflects the craftsmanship of the San Francisco Mint during a transformative period in U.S. coinage. While the 1978 dime might appear ordinary at first glance, its true allure lies in its rarity, particularly in its highest-grade proofs and error strikes. Collectors are captivated by examples that feature deep cameo contrasts, pristine mirror-like surfaces, or double-die errors that reveal slight but significant imperfections in the minting process. These minor details, invisible to most people, can elevate the coin's worth from a mere dime to thousands or even millions of dollars in numismatic value. For seasoned collectors and investors, the thrill lies in identifying one of these hidden treasures among seemingly common coins, knowing that a fortune could rest in the palm of their hand. The connection between the 1978 dime and the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt further enhances its desirability. Roosevelt, who led the United States through the Great Depression and World War II, remains one of the most influential presidents in American history. His face on the dime was not chosen at random. It was a tribute to his tireless efforts to combat polio and his establishment of the March of Dimes Foundation, which raised funds for polio research. Thus, every Roosevelt dime carries both a humanitarian story and a national memory, transforming this small coin into a symbol of perseverance and compassion. In the realm of rare coins, certain 1978 specimens have become legendary among numismatists. High-grade proof coins, especially those with deep cameo surfaces or struck in error on experimental planchets, are known to command enormous prices at auctions. Reports of these ultra-rare examples selling for tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars have fueled public fascination with this unassuming dime. For some collectors, the 1978 is a modern miracle, representing how perfection and flaw can coexist in one coin. A flawless mirror-finish surface that hides a minute minting error visible only. Next up to in the 1979 Roosevelt dime holds a special place in American numismatics, standing as a symbol of history, precision, and hidden value. While the Roosevelt dime was never officially issued as a bicentennial coin like the quarter, half dollar, or dollar, certain rare examples of the 1979 dime have achieved legendary status among collectors due to their minting errors, composition variations, and unique characteristics that set them apart from regular circulation strikes. Struck at the Denver Mint, this small yet powerful coin features the enduring portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, a leader remembered for guiding the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His profile, facing left, remains one of the most recognizable designs in modern American coinage, a tribute to his vision, resilience, and humanitarian spirit. The obverse of the 1979 D-dime proudly displays the word liberty stretched along the left rim, with the motto, "In God We Trust," just beneath Roosevelt's chin. These inscriptions are not mere words, they reflect the foundational values of the nation. Below Roosevelt's neck lies the date 1979, accompanied by the D mint mark symbolizing the Denver Mint. It's this little D that has become the focus of many collectors' attention, as certain striking errors and die anomalies from this mint have produced exceptionally rare versions of the coin. Some of these anomalies, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, or full-band torch designs, can catapult a simple dime's value from mere cents to thousands of dollars in pristine condition. Turning to the reverse, the coin showcases an elegant and deeply symbolic design. The central figure, a torch, stands tall, representing liberty and enlightenment. Flanking the torch are an olive branch to the left and an oak branch to the right. These two elements symbolize peace and victory, respectively, reflecting the enduring spirit of the American people. Above the design is the motto E-Pluribus Unum, translating to "out of many, one," emphasizing unity within diversity. Surrounding the outer rim are the inscriptions United States of America and one dime. This balanced composition captures the soul of America, strength, freedom, and unity, within a coin barely an inch in diameter. The 1979 D. Roosevelt dime is made primarily from a copper-nickel-clad composition, though rumors and verified discoveries of error coins in silver planchets have stirred excitement in the numismatic world. These accidental strikes, where dimes were mistakenly struck on leftover silver blanks, have sold for astonishing prices at auctions. When authenticated, such errors have fetched thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, making them a dream find for collectors. These coins prove that even in the modern minting era, mistakes can happen, and those mistakes can transform an ordinary dime into a rare treasure. Among collectors, condition is king. A flawless, mirror-like 1979 D-dime graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command significant value. The crispness of detail, lack of blemishes, and sharpness of the design all play major roles in determining a coin desirability. Coins that display full torch bands, FTB, indicating that the lines across the torch's handle are fully struck and separated, are especially prized. These details reveal the skill and precision of the minting process and elevate the coin's worth in the collector market. Beyond physical attributes, the historical context surrounding the 1979 D-dime adds to its appeal. The late 1970s marked a period of transition in U.S. coinage, technological improvements in minting, inflation pressures, and a renewed national interest in collecting following the bicentennial era of 1976. Though 1979 did not feature official bicentennial designs, many coins from the period carry the residual influence of that patriotic fervor. Collectors often group the 1979 D among the so-called post-bicentennial rarities, connecting it symbolically to the wave of enthusiasm for American heritage that characterized the decade. Over time, next up to in the 1984 P. Roosevelt dime, while often seen as an ordinary pocket coin, has earned a surprising reputation among collectors and enthusiasts who recognize its hidden potential. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the P mint mark signifies its origin, but not all 1984 dimes are created equal. Some rare varieties and pristine condition examples have become legendary in the numismatic world for their extreme rarity, minting anomalies, and immaculate preservation. What makes this coin truly fascinating is the mystery that surrounds certain mint errors and its place in modern U.S. coinage history, as it bridges the gap between the classic and contemporary eras of American coins. The obverse of the coin bears the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, whose leadership through the Great Depression and World War II reshaped the nation. His image, facing left, is detailed and lifelike, embodying the strength, wisdom, and compassion he became known for, accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." This design serves as a reminder of America's enduring faith and freedom. The date 1984 appears beneath Roosevelt's neck, marking the coin's year of mintage, and the small letter P below signifies that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, a detail of immense importance to collectors seeking authenticity and origin. The reverse design of the 1984 P. Roosevelt dime is a powerful symbol of American ideals. At its center stands a flaming torch representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength and victory. Together, these symbols unite under the timeless national motto, EPLURIBUSUNUM, meaning out of many, one. The surrounding legends, United States of America and one dime, complete the coin's identity while emphasizing its role as both currency and a miniature work of national art. The level of engraving and detail in this design is remarkable for such a small coin, showcasing the precision and craftsmanship of U.S. Mint artisans. What sets the 1984 P. Roosevelt dime apart from countless others, however, lies not only in its design, but in its rare and elusive minting variations. Some examples have been discovered with dramatic die cracks, full torch strikes, known as full bands or full torch dimes, and off-center errors that can elevate their value exponentially. In numismatic terms, a full torch dime means the horizontal lines on the torch are fully struck and separated, a sign of exceptional die pressure and mint quality. These rare coins, when found in perfect condition, can command thousands of dollars at auction, with error variants sometimes reaching prices that astonish even veteran collectors. The Philadelphia Mint's production in 1984 was vast, numbering in the hundreds of millions, but scarcity arises not from quantity. It comes from condition and perfection. Most dimes circulated heavily, suffering from scratch. Next up in the 1990 D. Roosevelt dime stands as one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins among collectors, admired for its fine craftsmanship, subtle design variations, and rare minting anomalies that make certain examples worth a small fortune. Struck at the Denver Mint, this dime features the familiar portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, America's 32nd president, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His enduring image, facing left, is paired with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," symbols that capture the spirit of American strength, resilience, and faith. Though millions of 1990 D dimes were minted for circulation, the true treasures among them are those with minting errors, unique strike qualities, or uncirculated conditions, factors that elevate them from pocket change to collectors' dreams. What makes this coin so captivating is not merely its design, but its deep symbolic resonance. On the reverse side, the Torch of Liberty, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, perfectly embodies the ideals of peace, freedom, and victory. These elements, combined with the Latin motto EPLURIBUSUNUM, meaning out of many, one, serve as a powerful reminder of the unity that defines the American story. The coin's intricate details, its fine lettering, balanced composition, and bold relief, reflect an era of precision in minting that collectors today deeply admire. Each curve and engraving seems to whisper the story of America's journey, captured forever in metal. Over time, certain 1990 D. Roosevelt dimes have become extraordinarily valuable due to rare minting mistakes. These include off-center strikes, double dies, or transitional planchets, situations where the coin was mistakenly struck on a blank intended for another denomination. Some of these rare examples have fetched thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars at auction, depending on their condition and authenticity. While most people might overlook a dime as just 10 cents, seasoned numismatists know that the tiniest imperfection could transform it into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery worth more than gold. The D mint mark below the date signifies that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the most active U.S. mints known for high-quality circulation coinage. However, even within that massive production run, a few coins escaped with distinct characteristics that set them apart: proof-like surfaces, mirror finishes, or unusual die polishing lines that collectors crave. These microscopic details often determine whether a coin is merely valuable or truly priceless, and the thrill of finding one in pristine, untouched condition drives coin hunters and historians alike. Another fascinating aspect of the 1990 D dime is its connection to America's broader coinage legacy. The Roosevelt dime design, introduced in 1946, was intended as a tribute to the late president's role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign that helped eradicate polio. Thus, each Roosevelt dime carries not just monetary value but a humanitarian legacy. The 1990 issue continues this tradition, embodying decades of craftsmanship, national pride, and commemoration. Collectors often say that every Roosevelt dime tells a story, and the 1990 D tells one of enduring respect and subtle rarity hidden in plain sight. In today's numismatic market, the allure of rare dimes has reached incredible heights. Some collectors have sold unique Roosevelt dimes for prices exceeding six figures, depending on their grade and provenance. A 1990 D dime in pristine mint state, graded MS-68 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars, while one with a recognized mint error can soar far beyond that. These coins prove that the smallest denominations can yield the largest surprises, turning ordinary pocket change into historical artifacts of immense value. The metal composition of the 1990 D dime adds another layer of intrigue. Made of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, it represents the modern era of U.S. coinage, a shift away from silver, yet retaining a beautiful luster that resists wear and oxidation. When preserved carefully in a protective holder, its silvery sheen can remain vibrant for decades, making it a stunning piece for both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby. In flawless condition, its mirrored surfaces and sharp strike reveal just how much artistry goes into every coin the U.S. Mint produces. Beyond its physical appeal, the 1990 D dime has become a symbol of hidden fortune. Countless people across the country continue to check their change in hopes of discovering a rare specimen. Videos, collector stories, and auction reports have only fueled the excitement, making this dime one of the most talked-about modern rarities. Its reputation as a bicentennial-era rarity may stem from its resemblance to the spirit of commemorative coins, bridging the past and the present through timeless design. For investors and collectors alike, the 1990 D Roosevelt dime represents more than money. It's a tangible link to America's rich numismatic heritage. Whether displayed in a collection, sealed in a graded slab, or passed down as a family heirloom, it carries the prestige of history, craftsmanship, and rarity. Its value continues to rise as time marches on and pristine examples become scarcer, ensuring that those lucky enough to own one hold a piece of American legacy worth cherishing. In conclusion, the 1990 D Roosevelt dime is a perfect example of how beauty, rarity, and history converge in the smallest of objects. From its powerful symbolism to its potential million-dollar value in rare conditions, this dime reminds us that greatness often hides in plain sight. So before you spend that next dime in your pocket, take a closer look. You might just be holding a treasure that could change your life forever.